Hello, this is Magda Shares and welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well, and well, I'm coming to you with information that shook me and actually blew my mind. A few days ago, I watched a film made by, I think I can mention the creator's name, which is not real, but for the sake of the YouTube, Drip Drop, which caused a lot of controversy within the YouTube family, YouTubers, watchers, because I think no one before had come up with this kind of idea. And I'm not here to criticize, no, just the opposite, just the opposite. When I was watching it, I realized that the dots actually matched. Not because I like them, they're controversial and they were simply logical, because each theory this person had, he could back it up. The person spent lots of hours doing his research on the topic, and he could back it up. And what did he come up with? He came up with a theory which connects the two infamous murders, Idaho 4 and the Delphi murders. Saying that both of them were actually done by those who belong to the group ritualistic group believing in Odinism. Odinism, well, it has already been explained plenty of times on YouTube. That's a Nordic pagan religion that derived in the Northern Europe and came from the Vikings. I heard one other YouTuber saying that it's absolutely impossible that the nationals, the national group, would sacrifice two beautiful white girls. Well, excuse me, did you do your research? Where did this religion derive from? The Northern European countries. And who did they sacrifice up there? Black children, monkeys, elephants, or black cats? So, of course, they were focused on sacrificing if, of course, I'm speaking for myself and this is all allegedly, if, of course, this kind of sacrifice happens, they would not search for taking revenge on black people, because this is not the case here. It's not racism. It is sacrificing somebody in order to please their God. And the Nordic people, the people from the north, did they have any chance to come across a black man, a black woman, black children in the past? Of course not. So, Drip Drop did his research and found out that in one of the victims' family, one of the members belonged to this ritualistic cult. And how did he notice? Because this person had certain symbols tattooed on his hands. And those certain symbols also were mentioned in the defense memorandum written describing the Odinism religion. The very same symbol. Besides, this symbol also appeared on the uniforms of the guards, who made sure that Richard Allen, who's been rotten in prison for a lot of months, claimed to have seen. So was this victim a target? Now, I'd say yes, but not because of some law that gone wrong, but because of some because of some issues that were within the family. And the issues concerning drugs as well. There was also mentioned that one person died. I think it was the victim's father's brother who died, that the person in question struck. And he was also seen riding a horse with a shirt and t-shirt, and on this t-shirt he had something similar to what we saw on the prison officers' patches in Odin We Trust. Besides, there was also a scene showing us the gathering of people believing in Odin. So, what does it have to do with Abby and Libby? Well, it all started with Abby and Libby when the defense released this document showing that Richard Allen is not guilty because he did not kill those girls, because it was due to their religious sacrifice, because there were things connected to the cult, like sticks, patent, put on the girls, patent in a significant way. It's blowing my mind. But Drip Drop showed us that the two cases are not only similar, but they were done by the same group of people on purpose in order to sacrifice, and in case of Idaho 4, in order to get a revenge. And there are multiple pieces of evidence showing that it was done by not only one man. What is more, and what is even more shocking, law enforcement in case of Idaho 4 and in case of Delphi murders ruled out at the very beginning the possibility of ritualistic killing and let those people out, go free, because they, and now you can add whatever you want. Now, that's a summary, right? That's a summary of what the theory says. My point of view. I told you at the very beginning, Idaho 4 is not one man only. I am sure of that. Idaho 4 is not Brian Kohlberger, because otherwise they would be his DNA in his car, his DNA in his office, his DNA in his house. And there was only one DNA on the night sheath. And we don't know whether this night sheath was left there by himself or brought there before. We don't know that. But based on that just one fingerprint with his DNA, not knowing from where or how it was it occurred there, it happened to be there, they decided to give him the death penalty. Why? Because in Odin they trust? Delphi. Many years of searching. 2 different sketches. Why do you think there were 2 different sketches and so different from each other? A normal person would say because there were 2 people. But the law enforcement says, oh, no. Oh, no. Now we change our narrative. Cross out the man from the bridge. This one now is the right one. Really? So this is that easy? Let's cross out this evidence and now let's look at that evidence. But that's not a crossword. We have 2 sketches, and 2 sketches are important. Why? Because with high probability, 2 persons might have been involved. So the man saying, guys, down the hill, forget about him. No. He was just saying that for the girls' safety. He was just concerned about their safety. So this sketch is not important. Throw it away out of the window. Now this one, this young one, is important. Why? What's wrong? What's changed? What happened? But we need to trust law enforcement, right? So we took it as for granted. And now it seems like the police have been allegedly covering something up. Because it looks so sketchy to me. Now think. We are used to think that murders occur, people kill for certain reasons, because there are greedy, they are jealous, they are, there is SA involved, but ritualistic killing in the 21st century? Oh no, 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 it happened a long time ago, where witches were burned at stakes, but no, not this time, come on. Why not? Why not? It's human nature. We are dealing with human nature. Aren't some human crazy? Aren't some human easily under influence of others? Don't some human just sell their souls to the devil to be happy and wealthy nowadays? Oh yes, they do. So why are we so shocked and we reject this idea? Why is it not possible? Hitler wanted to take over the whole world. And we take it as fact. So why a few human beings wants to be powerful, strong, and sacrifice their soul to some other higher power. Putin wants to take over another country because he thinks it's his. He thinks he's God. He's absolutely capable of doing anything. Anything. So why can't another person? That's human nature. It's absolutely unstoppable. So let's stop thinking it's impossible. Let's start thinking it's plausible, because it is. And when we add to that a few more people who create a group, and that group influence one another, that's becoming more and more dangerous. So I think this can be a motive for the murders, both. Thank you very much for watching me. Thank you for your cordial and warm comments. See you soon, I hope. Take care of yourselves. Bye.